in there. All right, ready to go for round one. You don't have to worry about Clay Guida's cardio, no doubt about it. But the focus tonight, oh, we barely settled in. A huge shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, and he already has hurt. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night.
Back to the feet now. Magomedov's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit. Yeah,
but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
There's that overhand, and it lands for Nurmagomedov.
Lands flush. Khabib does that time and time again, and if he misses, he just changes his level, drives you to the mat. It all works together for the eagle. Now they separate.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered.
As usual, Khabib Nurmagomedov making it look easy as he secures the takedown. Now we'll see what he can do with it. His top control, his ground control, arguably the best in mixed martial arts at present.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov's in the full mount now.
Changing the position.
Fighters in side control now. Guida getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
So now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Oh man, Neon did. Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's gonna turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction. Massive shot from the top.
Oh man, he's raining shots and making them count.
He's postured up, and he is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, that's a nice instinctive flow. Beautiful transition. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Oh, and again, shooting for a takedown. Stuffed once again. Nurmagomedov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. Got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
There it was, John. A little bit ago, he landed a nice head kick. Gotta be very careful.
Single collar tie.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, now they separate. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Loads up on the right hand and lands. All All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
Ready? Good.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want to stop. I want to see the best fighter.
Big shots. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, well, that's the end of the round, and the cut above his eye, ladies and gentlemen, has gotten really, really nasty. Prevailing wisdom is if it gets any worse, they are going to stop this fight. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready, John? You good?
All right, round two. Oh, how much can one man take?
Yeah, they're going to have to start looking at this.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if it's a ball.
Wow, both of them landing massive shots. It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Wade is back in half guard. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Magomedov's forehead is just leaking blood all over the octagon. I know for Daniel Cormier, this is very hard to watch. They might need to stop this fight. I think it's time to take a strong look. Ooh, diving punch lands. Gets the highlight he was looking for.
This guy right here, wow. Very good stoppage there. No complaints from me. And you know I love to complain about stoppages.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Clay the Carpenter.
All right, so there he is, and